Fair use reaction. Black Male Advice TV. We in the building. Let's go. TV.
Guys, do not marry a woman from the United States. Y'all can live in the same house, and she thinks sweeping her own floor is a slave duty, just because she doesn't want to be a wife to you. Guys, do not marry a woman from the United States. Y'all can live in the same house, and she thinks sweeping her own floor is a slave duty, just because she doesn't want to be a wife to you. Guys, do not marry a woman from the United States. Y'all can live in the same house, and she thinks sweeping her own floor is a slave duty, just because she doesn't want to be a wife to you.
Welcome to the show, Black Male Advice TV, top of the morning. Don't marry a woman from the USA. We're dealing with the topic of, should men marry women in America? Should men marry women in America? We want to deal with this particular topic from a fair and balanced perspective to kind of see exactly what is going on. Because a lot of times we hear men say, you know, I'm getting my passport, I'm getting out of America, I'm going overseas, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. And it sounds interesting, but the truth of the matter is, should men marry women in America? Are women overseas better than women in America? Like, what really is going on? Now, the reason why I want to come to this topic on a fair and a balanced point of view is because we hear a lot of men saying, you know, get your passports, go overseas. But these very same men that are going overseas, right, we're not seeing them coming back with wives. You get what I'm saying? So this is the problem that we have. It's like, okay, I get it. There's a lot of issues with women in America. A lot of them are trained to not be wives. They're trained to be boss chicks, independent. I don't need a man. So for whatever reason, men feel obligated to go overseas. And because of this, they're claiming that the women overseas are far better, but I'm not really hearing any success stories. I'm not hearing stories of men coming back with the milk and honey, letting us brothers know, like, hey, bro, I've been to the promised land. I've witnessed with my own eyes. We're not hearing that. I'm not hearing that at all. So it kind of make me wonder, are men just saying go overseas because they're just frustrated and they figure, well, we're going to say we're going overseas to kind of get women in America upset, make them a little jealous, you know, similar to when BWs are saying they're divesting, but really they don't got no man. You know, they talking about they're divesting, knowing good and well the white man don't want them. Right? But they say that because they're trying to get back at you brothers by saying, look, I'm fed up with you guys. I'm going to go get me a non-black man. But really, they never show you any results that they've been successful divesting. So it sounds good. So I want to know, like, are men doing the same thing? Like, you're not saying you're divesting, but the point is you're saying, let's go overseas because we're going to find these women and they're just so much better than, they're so much better than the women in America. But yet again, the guys are not bringing forth the fruit. What exactly are you bringing forth? Like, where is the results of the particular women that are so great that us brothers need to go over there for? Because if we're going to all get these passports and fly out to go overseas, we need to see the results that you guys actually have. And a lot of guys are not doing that. This is why on social media, it's very important that when you listen to people, that you actually follow people that have results. You know, this is why I don't believe in women talking about relationships when they actually don't have a relationship. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you telling people what they need to do to have a successful relationship when you don't have one? Why are you telling women what they need to do in order to have a husband when, as a woman, you don't have the results? It doesn't make any sense. You don't have the results. So how can you guide other people when you don't have the results that you're talking about? No different than if you're a man and you're trying to guide the brothers when it concerns women, but you don't have no women. It doesn't make any sense. It's like talking about marriage life, but you don't have no experience. You don't have no success. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why do people like listening to people that don't have the results? See, when you brothers come to this platform, you have to understand something. You're not coming to a platform where I'm just wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? And let me do something real quick, because I want to make sure that I'm on camera so that you can actually see me. So hold on a second. Let me see if I could do this real quick, because this is very important, and a lot of times people don't understand. So let me switch to
do not marry a woman from the United States.
Let me pause that right there so I can continue to talk so that you can actually see me, right? A lot of times you come on social media, right? You have people that have platforms, and these people, they don't have no results. We're talking about people that they don't got the fruit of what they portray. And you're listening to them trying to get advice, but they don't got no woman. They don't got no kids. They don't got nothing. There's no results. But they're trying to tell you what you need to do. Now, how could you listen to somebody that don't have no results? It don't make no sense. Ladies, why do you listen to women that tell you you need to be fit, friendly, cooperative in order to have a husband, but they don't got no husband? That don't make no sense, because they don't got no results. I mean, I say this 1,000 times, like, would you listen to a person that's homeless and they're trying to give you financial advice? They're trying to give you financial advice on what you need to do to be successful. Are you going to listen to that person? I don't think you'll listen to a person like that. And shout out to Sean. I see you in the building. Sean Owens. I mean, the navigator in the building. JC, what's going on? You know what I mean? And make sure y'all get the likes up as you come in. We got 19 and we only have 9 likes. Keep the likes to match the views, so I don't have to stop the show, so we don't have no interruptions. I could just speak fluently and I don't have to stop and go on no breaks to get the likes up. So if you're coming in the stream, don't waste your time being here, just sitting there watching me. Just click the like button so we can keep the engagement up. Now, we're dealing with the topic of, should men marry women in America? Should men marry women in America? What really is the problem? What are the issues? What exactly are we dealing with today? Because as far as I'm concerned, the whole entire dating game, or whatever you want to call it, it's destroyed, because modern women in today's time, they really don't know their way. They don't have no guidance whatsoever. They don't have no examples of women that are successful. They don't have no parents that have been successful in relationships. All they know about is social media, getting the bag, being a boss chick. This is what modern women know. This is what they do. So being in some sort of relationship, marriage, or anything like that, is like a foreign language. They don't understand that concept. So when us brothers meet a woman and we try to get to know her, we long for her, we desire her, because you know how it is as brothers. We see a lady that we like, and I'm talking about quality men. When you see a woman that you like, typically you want to get to know this woman. You want to be with this woman. You want to do right. You want to do everything that's possibly good to build something. But under the circumstances in this culture, it's pretty difficult to do that. When you meet a woman in today's day, Her mind is not focused on being a wife. Her mind is not focused on being a helpmate. So what we have is a culture of vultures, pretty much. Leeches, women that just see men as wallets. If you're not making a certain amount of money, a woman don't want to talk to you. If you're not driving a foreign, then you're a lame. If you're not 6 feet and above, then you're just not desirable. These are all the superficial problems that men have to face in this culture, which make it pretty difficult for brothers to actually build with women. And then you have another problem that we see in this culture where modern women are selling themselves. We live in a land where prostitution is running rampant. And I'm going to call it for what it is. It's prostitution. I mean, if you're selling your body, right? Let's put it like this, because I truly believe that a lot of modern women need to come out of the closet on who they really are and make it plain. Now, those of you know the late Kevin Samuels had a certain ideology of how he dealt with women. He believed in the 1099 woman contract, where a man pretty much hire a woman to be his woman. Now, I don't agree with that, but at the same time, when you really think about it, in today's day, where women are playing all of these games, they're wasting your time. What's the point of going through this roller coaster ride with women where you want something from her, but she's not giving you nothing in return? She's just playing games. Her phone is filled with a bunch of men, mind you. This is why I keep telling you, brothers, that when you talk to modern women, you must understand that none of them are single. They got other suitors and booters on the back end that are just waiting their turn. Sort of like applying for a job and you're waiting for a phone call. And then you got the friend zone guys that are on the bench. They're called the bench warmers. They're waiting their turn. They're trying to be the sister's friend. She think that these men are her friend, not realizing that as a man, we don't have female friends. If I'm attracted to a woman, there is no possible way that she's my friend. No, because I want to be in between her legs. You have to understand that. So there is no way as a man that you could be friends with a woman that you desire. It's virtually impossible. But ladies believe that these guys are friends. So they keep them in the friend zone. And these guys are just sitting there waiting their turn. So you got those particular guys. Then you got the guys that she go out on dates with. These are the typical guys that are simps, beta males, suckers, tricks. You know, these are the type of guys that fly women out, take them to fancy restaurants, spend a bunch of money. And the reason why these guys are doing this is because the goal is vagina. That's what they want. They want vagina. Rather than you brothers just come straight out of the woodworks and just tell these ladies, like, look, I'm not really here to play any games. What's your price? What's your price? Because I'm not here for nothing else. See, that just flew right over all of y'all heads. Let's try that one more time. What's your price? I'm just here to get some vagina. It don't even make no sense I'm taking you out on a date. It don't make no sense I'm doing this, doing that. It don't make no sense I'm buying me a pair of shoes, some cologne. What am I doing all of this for? I'm here to get some vagina. So what exactly is your price? That's where we are in this culture. A lot of brothers, you're not even looking for a relationship yourself. See, a lot of you, when you look at the title, you think that we're just going to be talking about women. No. See, on this platform, I'm fair and balanced. The problem is when women look at the platform, they only see me talking about women because they don't like hearing that. But when I talk about men, they never hear that either. They just don't want nobody talking about women because they don't want to be held accountable. But see, here we hold both men and women accountable. See, a lot of you brothers, you're not really looking for a relationship. You're not. You just want some vagina. And guess what? That woman knows that. That's why she's playing these games. So we live in a day where women are selling themselves. Women are selling their bodies to the highest bidder. But the problem is women are not coming out of the closet and just saying, look, I got a business. What's your business, sister? Well, I sell my body. That's what I do. They're not coming out the closet to tell you the truth. And the thing is, a lot of you guys, sad to say, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a lot of the women that you find attractive, that you think is wife material, that you kind of have some love for, are literally women of the night. And the thing is, they don't tell you this. You kind of believe that you have this shot with this sister, but really, she's a woman of the night. But she's not going to tell you that. So trying to wife up a woman in today's day is it's like a joke. None of these women come to the table as virgins. They're all sleeping around. The ones that claim they're good women, they're damaged goods because they're hurt from the past due to all the other guys that they dealt with. There is really no incentive of a man making a woman a wife in this culture. Then you got the single mothers that think they are God's gift to the earth. 2, 3, 4, 5 kids out of wedlock, 3 to 4 different baby daddies. And she's waiting for you brothers to make her a wife. And to add insult to injury, when you get with her, you got to be monogamous, which means you can't have no other woman besides her, even though she got 4 baby daddies. You have to be monogamous with her. Now you tell me if that's a good deal. That's a bad deal. Because first of all, brothers, we're not supposed to be taking care of another man's kids. I'm not doing that. If you're a single mom and I find you interesting, you could be a concubine. Yeah. Could be a concubine. I could deal with you, right? But you're going to have to behave yourself. You're going to have to be on your best behavior. And you're going to be on a probationary period. I'm not taking care of your kids. Your kids are not mine. If I come through your crib and whatnot, we can kind of chill, do whatever we got to do. See, a lot of guys, when you hear these type of conversations, it's like the information is not registering, just like with a lot of women. A lot of times we think women just don't listen to the truth, but a lot of you brothers, you don't listen also. Now, when I say I'm not taking care of a woman's kids, that means that I am not providing. You have to understand there's a big difference between doing things versus providing. Doing things versus providing. Those are not my kids. I'm not buying them no school clothes. I'm not buying them no shoes. I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for that. I'm not doing none of those things, right? Not doing that. The only kids that I pay for is kids that are mine. Now, if you're chilling with a single mom and you came to the crib and she got 2 kids and whatnot, and you wanted to bring over some burgers or whatever the case is for everybody, that's not a problem. So don't get it twisted and think that you could be dealing with a single mom and for whatever reason, she's your concubine and you feel like, well, If I bring some burgers, I'm only bringing them for me, but I'm not going to bring them for whoever else in the house. That wouldn't be manly. So you can't get it twisted and think, well, I'm not doing anything. No, because if she's your concubine and you're dealing with her, then there are certain things you can do as a man. Now, I'm not paying for her bills. She's paying her own bills. She's not my wife. You have to understand that. If a woman is your concubine, you're not paying her bills. She could pay her own bills. She got a job, right? Remember, she's a boss lady. She was paying her bills before you came around. So why am I paying it? She's not my wife. See, if a woman is my wife, then I'm under obligation to take care of her. That's what I'm supposed to do. You see that? It's very important that you understand these things, brothers, because a lot of you guys, you get caught up and you feel it's your responsibility to pay a woman's way. I'm not paying for anything. You got baby daddies, right? Okay. Call up your baby daddy. Tell him that your child need a pair of shoes. Tell him that your child need this. Tell him that school season is coming up. Fall is coming in. Summer is coming to an end. And you need supplies for your children. That's not my responsibility. Yeah, but I'm giving you vagina, so what? I'm giving you D. It's an even exchange. You ladies got to come out of this nonsense of thinking because you gave a guy some vagina that somehow you're supposed to be paying your rent. Are you tripping? No. And see, this is why I said that we live in a land where women are selling themselves. In other words, if I gave this man some vagina, he's supposed to give me something monetary. That's where we live at. Should men marry women in America? Should they? I don't think that would be a good deal. This is why I taught you brothers that when you deal with modern women, you deal with them as concubines. Now, hear me out. If you're a brother and you run into a woman that is exceptionally good, I'm talking about she's not a virgin, but the woman that you ran into is on point. You start off with her as a concubine. See how she move, see how things go. And if she's been behaving herself, catering to you, showing you respect and doing right, and she's that type of woman that really is on point, you can upgrade her into a wife. But that's all on you. The goal is not to make none of these women your wives because, again, she's not a virgin. But what I'm saying is there are some women out there that are exceptional. It's just that they're rare. If you find one, you're just a lucky guy. Because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to find one. And if you do, you're just blessed at this point. You understand? You can upgrade her, but one thing you're not supposed to do, brothers, and pay attention. Don't marry no woman based on the American marriage contract. We don't do that here on this platform. We don't teach men to do that. You understand? You don't marry a woman based on the American contract. No. You don't need a license to smash a woman, do you? How many of you guys smashed a sister lately? Did you go to the government and ask them for a license and permission to do that? No. So why are you going to them to make a woman your wife? It don't make no sense. Now, the brother on the screen said, don't marry a woman from the USA. That sounds interesting. But the truth of the matter is, if he's saying that, then he's essentially saying that women outside of the United States are better. So my question to men like him is, okay, I hear what you're saying, but where is your results? Where is the woman that is overseas that you got, that you made your wife? Because if you're telling men don't marry a woman from the United States, then surely you got something better than what's over here. And see, this is what makes a lot of women frustrated, because it's like you telling brothers to get their passports, go overseas. I get it. But you guys are not bringing back no results. You guys are not showing the fruit. It seemed like you're just going over there to get vagina because the price is too high in America. Am I talking to you? Think about that. You're going overseas, but you're not coming back with wives. You're not setting up residence over there. You're not doing anything. And again, I'm going to give you one last warning. You got 105 people in here. My likes is at 52. I don't like the way that's looking. I don't like the way that's looking. Those likes need to be up. So we're going to be stopping the show shortly because you folks don't understand business. You're at a live stream right now. You decided to wake up to listen to me, but you're not clicking the like button. Does that make any sense? So we're going to wait right now till those likes get to 90. We're going to wait right now. Y'all sit right there and wait. We're going to wait right here. Because y'all playing games, so we're going to wait. We got all day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all sit there and wait. We're going to take a little break till y'all figure out the likes. Then we'll come back in since y'all want to interrupt the show. I already done told you. When you come to the live stream, don't interrupt the shows by not getting my engagement up. So go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Making money. Niggas be looking at me. Rolling on the block. Man, I'm getting paper. Rolling. Looking at me, I'm looking so fly.
And you can leave too.
At me, man,
listen to me carefully. You can leave if you want to. I don't care. Get my likes up.
Nigga, rolling. Niggas be
Guys,
holding.
do not marry a woman from the United
Don't wanna
States.
give a nigga his
Y'all can live in the same.
I'm a boss. See me flexing on the road. Window down, top down, shades on, blinged out, ringed out, designer on, nigga looking fly.
We will resume when those likes hit 90. We're not wasting no time here. Let's go.
Time and I'm smelling good. Niggas out here up in the hood. All day I'm popping. Bodies they dropping. DK I'm rapping. Niggas out here half stepping. Niggas talking they bitching up.
Yeah.
Online they trolling. Lights on. Drip where people stare. Everywhere.
Get mad. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm rolling in the top.
I run this, not you. Let's go.
Making money, man, I'm doing this non-stop. Rolling, hot, and I'm top down. DK, I'm rapping. Niggas out here half-stepping. Speeding through the night. Yeah, window
Get
fly.
the likes up.
Window down. Make the
90
music
is
play.
when we will consider and we will move forward. We're not playing this game every damn time. Nope. Let's go.
Rolling through the hood with the top down. Making money, making that sound pop. Oh, where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where are the ladies at? Going up and I be flipping it. Came out and I be ripping it. Ripping down that top down. Rolling with my windows down.
Get the likes up.
Rolling out, lights on, money here, looking fly, dressing up, shades on, looking good, rolling.
We will not resume the show until we hit 90 likes. You can get mad, you can leave, I don't care. You can get mad, you can leave, I don't care. You want to come here, you want to listen, you want to get free information, free game, but you're not clicking the like button? No, those likes need to hit 90. I don't care. Hit 90 or we're not moving forward. Let's go. Get mad. Do what you gotta do. I don't care. I got all the time to waste. A bunch of haters sitting there watching me, but don't want to click the like button. Nah, we ain't gonna play this game. I don't care. I'm the content creator. You're wasting your time. I'm the one spitting this truth. So you can sit right there and be mad. We're going to continue. Yeah, let's go. Those likes need to hit the same amount of viewers, and then I continue. So stay right there. And I got a bunch of music to play. So enjoy sitting there. Yeah. We are waiting for you. Get the likes up. Y'all think this is a game. I'm not playing. Y'all think I'm BSing. I'm not playing. You're gonna respect me, fam. See, this is a serious problem, fam. This is a very, very serious problem. What we see in here. Very, very serious problem.
I do not marry a woman from the United States.
The problem that we have today, fam, is we have a lot of people that they don't like the support, right? Y'all think that I'm here to waste my time. I'm a content creator, right? This is what I do. If you're upset because I stopped my show, you can leave. I don't need you here. Do you understand me? You're not a supporter. So why are you here? Right? You want to come here to listen to me, but you're not clicking the like button. That's disrespectful. You're wasting my time and the people's time. Because see, I'm not going to continue streaming and y'all not getting my engagement up. We're not going to play those games. Every other content creator, oh, they got all this support. Female content creators, the men come in there, they click the like button as soon as they come in there because she looks pretty. She have big titties. So the likes get up real fast. They start donating, super chat, cash apps immediately. But it seemed like with men, we got to stop our shows and begin to preach the importance of clicking a like button. And then you start seeing people coming back in. You see how that works? Now notice this. When I tell people to click the like button, right, they disappear. They start leaving. And then when it seemed like things, let me tell you something, fam. If I don't see those likes balanced out with those views, I'm stopping the stream. We're going to do this every single time. And again, listen to me carefully. Look in my eyes. You can get mad. You can leave. I don't care. Because you're not a supporter anyway. And understand this. You're wasting your time. I'm in the studio. I'm doing what I do. You're here wasting your time. See, if you're not trying to listen and support, why are you here? Why are you here for? What's the point of watching me and you're not supporting the platform? That's crazy. Now, notice this, fam. I'm speaking on real issues. I have to stop to talk about getting likes up to grown adults, not mind you. But if I had some women in the background shaking their behind, the likes would be going up. I'll probably have 900 people in the building early in the morning because there's some naked women or some women twerking in the background. Y'all would love that, right? Perfectly fine. Likes will be going up. But when a brother is talking about different issues, we want to sit there and listen, but we don't want to click the like button. What is it? Is it some sort of jealousy thing? Is it some sort of hate? Like what really is it? What's the problem? You know? It's like, it's weird. You come into the stream, get the likes up. That is what make more people come to the show. When the likes go up, more people get notified and they come to the stream. That's how YouTube works. That's how it works. So if my likes are not matching the views, I'm shutting it down. And let me continue to preach because, you know, you got these kind of people, they say some ridiculous things like, Ringo, you're concerned about the likes and making money. Yes, let me make that publicly clear. I'm concerned with likes and I'm concerned with making money because this right here, this is a business. Social media, content creation, YouTube, it's a business. I'm concerned with likes because as a content creator, likes is how it triggers the algorithm. Whether you're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, likes matter, right? I don't know about any of you, but I like to make money, right? You don't go to a 9-to-5 to waste your damn time. You go there because you're literally giving your energy to earn $1. Well, let me explain something to you. Content creators make content and they make money. So the shaming tactics of, oh, you shouldn't be concerned with likes and making money. You're supposed to be concerned with the truth. Really? So how do I get the bills paid? How do I get the bills paid being concerned with giving your selfish tail information for free and I don't make $1? That makes sense? But see, this is the type of madness that grown men have to deal with. Because I feel like I'm talking to children at times. People that just don't understand life. For some reason, people think that when they come on social media, that everybody's on social media doing some sort of hobby, wasting their damn time. Listen, you got people doing live streams for 6-7 hours. You think they're doing that as a damn hobby? Look, if you don't like me, leave. If you don't want to support the platform, leave. What are you here for? You're wasting your time. What are you here for? It makes no sense to be here. And see, this is one of the reasons why a lot of times I make videos and I'm not on camera. It's because of this type of nonsense. What's the point of going live, having a full studio session if the people are not engaging and supporting the platform? It don't make no sense. Might as well you just make your content off camera. Why go through the extra work? Do you get what I'm saying? You want a live stream, but you're not clicking the like button. And again, those likes need to match those views. So if you're joining in the stream, click the like button, period. Keep the engagement going up because this is what we're going to do all the time. And again, listen carefully because, you know, a lot of times, well, I'm unsubscribing. Go ahead. 30 more subscribers will subscribe in the next 30 minutes. I don't care. Do you understand me? Supporters are the people who support. Haters talk crap. If you're here to get truth, support the platform. Period. You support everybody else. You don't see non-black people doing this type of stuff. They don't have to. You know why? Their people understand what support mean. Our people, no, they don't understand that. Yo, Ringo, why you ain't at 1 million subscribers? Because you don't share the material. Because you don't click the like button. Because you don't donate to the streams. Because you don't support. Period. And this is why black-owned businesses don't thrive because black people, sad to say, they don't support nothing. They get to a certain level, they don't want to help nobody. This is how it is with our people. We see this in the music industry. We see this in different business practices. Our people try to hold ourselves down. They don't want to see you grow. Jewish men understand business. They help their entire community. All their people get helped. White people, they start a business, a franchise here, this, that. They hire all their people. Everybody's successful. Not with our people. Our people hate to see another person that look like them have any sort of success. We hate that. What are you mad for? You mad at me because I produce content? That makes you mad? What? You mad because you can't do it. So that's my fault. You're mad with me because it's something you can't do. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why don't you find something to do? Why don't you be creative? You're mad at me because I'm able to do what I do? That's how sick the world is, fam. Here I am trying to teach on a real issue, and I got to stop the show for 20 minutes to talk about stuff that adults are supposed to know about. Ain't that sad? You're wondering why my chat is members only? Because you folks don't support. You don't support. And you know what's so interesting? The people that are non-members have the most garbage to talk. They don't support nothing, but they get mad if I set it to members only. Imagine that. Now think about this, fam. In the world that we live in, if there's a particular club and it's members only, do you get mad and stand at the door mad because it's a members only club? You don't do that. You know, in order to get in, you pay your fee. But it's not like that with our people. They don't believe in support. So they'll sit outside the club arguing with the security. Yo, why I can't get in for free? You know what I mean? Why there gotta be a fee for me to get in? Because that's called business. That's how the world goes round. Just in case you don't know that. Money makes the world goes round. See, the problem with our people is they think that when it comes to black people, you're not supposed to support them at all. You're supposed to just ignore what they're doing. And you're wondering why we can't rise as a people. You don't understand how we don't have a strong economic base of creators and influencers. It's because we don't want to support each other. We'll support everything else that's non-black, but our own people. And this is why we don't got nobody in position of power that really have the type of mind that is needed, because we keep supporting people that are selfish. This is why when you have certain people that have a certain level of success, they never put nobody else on. They never help nobody else become successful because they're greedy. They want everything to themselves. You brought nothing in the world. You're not going to take nothing with you. What does it profit the man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What does it profit him? This kind of hate have to stop. It's got to stop, fam. I got so many agents that come here viewing my streams, but refuse to click that like button. They don't want to click the like button, but you're sitting there watching me. What are you watching me for? Wasting your time. So we're at 155, 130 likes. We're going to be going on another break shortly, but we will continue. But we're going to be going on another break shortly if those likes are not up. Let's go.
Y'all can live in the same.
All right, so I understand what he's talking about. I do. I've always said that, if she ain't foreign, she born, my boy. Ladies, and some of you ladies, hear me out, okay? Some of y'all women in the United States are entitled. A lot of y'all want the ground that you walk on to be kissed. A lot of y'all don't know how to treat a man. A lot of y'all cannot perform wife duties. However, there are a few of y'all, the ones who are, a lot of y'all are damaged from past relationships. There's no chance in hell that you're going to give another guy a chance. Now, however, the women on the other side, okay, they're raised on how to treat their family.
See, this is the problem that I have with the guys that go overseas, because you're telling the women that they got problems here, and they do. We're going to deal with that. Again, we're covering all bases in this discussion. So again, if y'all don't want me to stop, keep the engagement up, because this is what throws off these streams. Because from the beginning of the stream, I was flowing in all different types of topics and issues. Then I have to stop to talk about likes. So if we got to go on another break, we're going to do that again, right? So if you don't want that, every time I look up and I don't see those likes matching those views, I'm going to shut it down. We're going to go on another whole break because I'm trying to teach a valuable lesson. But you keep interrupting that with the hate of not wanting to click the like button. Again, you could get mad. Look, I'm going to make this easy for you. You could get mad, right? You can unsubscribe, right? You can say, I'm not viewing no more. I don't care. You know why? Because I don't care. What I care about is supporters. They're the ones that move the material. You understand? No one can be successful without support. So if you're not a supporter, I don't care about you because you don't bring energy to the platform that help it elevate and grow. What you're doing is stifling growth, being a hindrance, reckless, refusing to do your part. We don't need you here. So go find another platform to waste your time on. Over here, we deal with real issues, real topics. So if you're not interested in that, leave. Right? Now, he's making it seem like women overseas are trained to take care of their family, trained to to treat a man better than American women. But the issue that I have with brothers that do this is, where is their wife from overseas? In other words, if women are so great over there, show me the results. Show us brothers the fruit. Get on camera with that woman and show us the fruit. Don't put a prostitute on camera because I don't want to see her. Listen, don't put a woman on camera that you paid to do a video. We need to see a woman that you actually made your wife overseas. Don't talk about how good these women are as a way to make women in America become jealous, because again, that's petty. Because based on my own experience and knowledge, women all over the earth are the same. They're all the same. Women overseas are just as corrupt as women in the States. Matter of fact, in most instances, they're worse. Now, if the women overseas were so great and so single, why the men in their country don't wife them up? If these women overseas are so great, why the men in their land don't wife them up? You know why? Because they're not really all that great. They're doing the same thing over there to their men, waiting for you to bring your American dollar to them. The same stuff men in America are going through when it comes to, listen, brothers, listen, man, you better listen. Listen. The same stuff that American or men in America are going through with modern women, men overseas are going through with their women. A little example. These women are haughty, materialistic, feminists. Same thing overseas. A lot of those guys overseas may not have a bunch of money. So what happened? Their women see social media with you brothers flashing cash. And they're saying to themselves, I'm going to get an American. So they make sure to keep their body tight and fit, not for the men in their region, but for American tourists. So they wait for the tourists to come to their country and they perform for you like a circus clown, you thinking this is a great woman. Oh man, she's just so different from American women. No, she just learned what American women are not doing, and she practiced and practiced. And it's a business. It's how they make money in their economy. You think you found gold. No, what you found is another woman of the night who know how to finesse men that come from America. And a lot of you guys, when you go overseas, you're not finding wives, you're finding prostitutes. That's what you're finding. You're not finding decent women. No. And why is it that all of you guys keep going to the same places? Y'all keep going to DR. Like, really? Really, bro? You're going over there talking about, oh, I'm going to find me a decent quality woman that's better than the women in America. Really? You're going all to these different places. You're going to Taiwan. You're going to all these places to find a wife, right? Y'all all going to the same places. No. Y'all not going there to find wives, fam. Y'all going there to find vagina. Just keep it a buck. Vagina. Not only that, but you're going over there to be reckless sexually with women to the point where you're impregnating women. And because you have a passport, you can always come back to America. And you left those women down there with babies. Oh, yeah. That is what you brothers are doing. That's the hidden secret. You're avoiding accountability because you know in America, you can't do that. Overseas, you can go get with women, younger women, possibly even underage women. Oh, yeah, let's not forget that. And you have your way with these young ladies and you're getting them pregnant. I know you are because we know you're not using condoms. We know you're raw dogging all of these young ladies. Ain't no telling how many men got women overseas pregnant. And because they have a passport, they could easily come straight back to America. Don't have to worry about a thing. That's what they're doing. Because you're not bringing back wives. I don't see none of you brothers bringing back any wives. You're talking about passport this, passport that, but where's the wife? Where's the woman? And even if she's not your wife, where's your concubine? Where is the woman overseas that you are truly building with? Where is she? Where's she at? Now, again, I don't got a problem with you brothers going overseas. Y'all could do what the hell y'all want to do. What I got a problem with is you're telling men, you know, not to marry women in America. But if you're going to say that, that means that you brothers are marrying women overseas. But that's not happening. So which one is it? You got to make up your mind because you're sending mixed signals because you're telling men not to marry women in the USA. So that's speaking a different language. You're basically saying, if we're not to marry women in the USA, we're to marry women overseas. My question is, where is your results? Where is the woman overseas that you brothers wifed up? That's all I'm saying. Where is she? You understand? Because we don't want to play this back and forth game. We know that women in America are crazy. We know there's problems here. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you brothers are on point. Don't talk about marriage or marrying a woman if all you want as a man is some vagina out of a woman. Don't do that. Don't do that. If all you want is vagina out of a woman, bro, the next time you meet a sister, just tell her straight up and down, look, this is what I want. I want some vagina. But don't make it seem like you trying to build something with her when you know you're not. Don't waste nobody's time, bro. This is why I believe as a man, if you truly want whatever you want from a woman, you need to make that very plain and clear to her so that there's no time wasting. You know what I mean? So we're going to unpack all of this information they're sharing, kind of break it down.
Literally raised to be wives. Y'all know how to cook, clean, and do more than y'all. So my thing of it is this real quick. Foreign women will always be better than U.S. women.
He said foreign women will always be better than U.S. women. Can you back that up? Because based on what I know, if you pay a woman, she'll pretty much do anything that you want. And we all know that when you guys go overseas, you got to be doing something financially for these women. So could it be that these women appear better to you because of the money that you're giving them? So now the next question we have to ask, brother, is, do these women in these foreign countries like you, brothers, for you? Or are they just doing what any woman would do when the dollar's right? See? Because when you think about it, women in America, they want a guy that got bread. They want a guy to take them out on dinner dates. They want a guy to take them on trips. Very superficial. Very materialistic. This is what's so disgusting about women in America. It's such a turnoff because you could be a sister that's a baddie. Fine, everything look good, man. She look really fine. Everything looks good. But your attitude sucks. Your outlook on life is just horrible. You're just a horrible person. You're just not pleasant to be around. It's all about you, materials, money. Can't deal with that energy. It's just toxic all around. It's like you get around women like that, it just turns you off, bro. And that's how I see it when I look at modern women. It's like you look at them and you're like, same thing. You can meet up with a sister, boom, boom, talk for a few seconds. She's just like everybody else. Same spirit. And you look at the situation, you're like, man, it's really bad out here. And this is where a lot of guys figure, well, I'm going to go overseas. And when you go overseas, brothers, what you don't know is that women see what women in America are doing. They know the game. Women overseas are more wise than women in America. Not necessarily better. They're more wise and cunning. They know how to get you because they realize what they see on social media. They see. You don't think they watch videos like mine? You don't think women overseas in the DR are not watching my channel? They watch. You understand what I'm saying? They see what men are saying. And they're saying to themselves, when American men come to my country, oh, we got something for them. They know how to get you. Remember, business is business. So the tourism business is very, very big in other countries. They wait for suckers to come over. And you know, the American dollar go a long way overseas. So trust and believe those women, oh, they're going to cater to you. Not because they like you or respect you, but because the dollar is right. The dollar. Women will behave themselves when money is presented. Same way in America. Women will literally give their body to any man if the dollar's right. The guy could be overweight, out of shape, short, ugly. It doesn't matter. If he got paper, modern women will somehow, some way deal with that man. Even if it's on the low key, they don't care. They'll deal with him. That's just the way they are, bro. So going overseas is not going to really solve your problems. Now, you can do it, but there's no guarantee that you're going to find some wife. It's just not going to happen. You know? But let's continue.
That's just my opinion. Don't have to agree with it. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
See, he say that, but the question is, where is his woman from overseas? Because when I hear this type of talk, again, I'm aware of the problems that we have in America with our women, with women in general. It's not just BWs, bro. A lot of y'all brothers be tripping. Y'all be like, yo, I'm gonna go find me a white woman. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Y'all really don't know what y'all talking, man. Y'all be thinking that all these other women are so much better, man. Y'all got to stop this type of madness, fam. If your own women, listen to this, listen to the logic, bro. A lot of you have family members that don't love you, don't care about you, never look for you, never support you. Your own family, mind you. If your own family don't support you, don't show you no love, what makes you think people that are not your family gonna be more supportive of you? It's not gonna happen. Now, if your own women got problems and you're having trouble with your own women, what makes you think it's gonna be better with women that are not your women? Open your eyes, bro. Look at social media. Look at the white sector of YouTube. Look at how white men talk about their own women. See, they have their own conversations. A lot of times you'll have BWs be like, oh, white men don't bash their own women. What? Who told you that? Who told you that? So you don't look at the conversations going on social media with white men talking about their own women? White men are actually the ones who started what is known as manosphere, especially on social media. They started that because they always had problems with their women because of feminism, right? So we got to really wake up to what's going on in this country, bro. Dating is over. It's a waste of time. Nowadays, brothers, when you deal with women, fam, you got to just like, if all you want is vagina, bro, and you don't want a relationship, just tell the woman straight up and down, look, I'm not here to waste your time or mine. I'm looking at you. You turn me on. You're hot, sexy, and just tell her exactly what you're looking for. Don't waste nobody's time. Don't play no games. Just get right down to the point. I'm not here for nothing else but this one thing. That's it. Because women are out here acting like they're looking for a good man to settle down with. That's a lie. They're not. They're just looking for money. They're looking for a brother that's going to pay something, pay a bill, buy him a cell phone, pair of shoes. They're looking for a come up. That's how it be. Nowadays, you can't even trust modern women to take them serious. Like, it's really dangerous. Hollering at women is dangerous. Talking to women is dangerous. Everything is rigged. The whole game is rigged. It's almost like you got to literally, as soon as you talk to a woman, you got to just tell her, look, I see you there. I'm interested in you, but I don't want to waste my time. So what's your position on life? Sometimes you got to just tell a woman like, look, what kind of woman are you? Are you a 304 woman of the night? Do you sell your body? Which woman are you? Just tell me straight up. Let's just keep it 1,000. That's why we don't have to waste no time. Let's just get right to the point. Are you looking for a transactional type thing? What exactly is your situation? Because brothers, I'm telling you right now, a lot of you are literally trying to pursue women that are not interested in being a wife. She's not even interested in being in a relationship. She'd probably just want to have sex and call it a day. You're the one looking for this relationship. And that's why things never move forward, because once she see that you're looking for a commitment, she's gonna flake on you. She's gonna ghost you, because it's not that she's not attracted to you. She is. But she's looking at it like, why you want a relationship for? You get what I mean? They don't want the relationship. They just want to have the experience. More women want to have a sexual experience than a relationship. You just want to test the waters with you, see what you're like. There are women right now that are saying to themselves, they want to sleep with you just to have the experience, to see what it's like, to see if they like you. That's how women be. Women have to see if they like you. It's crazy. So I get it. We got issues. Men got issues. Women got issues. But Flying overseas as a solution is not going to do it. So again, should men marry women in America? Should they? Well, let's talk about it. I personally feel that as a man, you shouldn't wife up none of these women because none of them deserve to be wives. And that is the truth. None of them. I believe that as a man, you need to deal with a woman as a concubine because that's all they're good for. I mean, let's just think about it. And to all the modern women that are viewing, I have a question for you. Remember, you're educated, you make money, you're a boss chick, you got your own house and car. I have a question for you. You ready? What's your body count? How many men you slept with? One of those relationships went anywhere. So you have a life and a history of getting with men, sleeping with them, get a new man, sleep with him, get a new man, sleep with him. None of those relationships ever built into anything. So you've been practicing a lifestyle that has caused you a lot of problems. And then by the time you hit 40, 45, now you're expecting a man to wife you up. No, that's unacceptable. We're not doing that. Can't do that. Now, brothers, you may be asking, why do women want to settle down after 40, 45? Why women want to settle down? What's the big deal, Ringo? Okay, I got the answer for you. The reason why modern women want to settle down to be a wife after the age of 40, 45 is because her time is up. And she wants to secure the future by connecting herself with a man that she knows is a provider, a man that has insurance, a man that got a pension, a man that got some sort of savings, business, so that the next 40 years she can be secured. Yeah. Now, she did this after spending and giving the best years of her life to Pookie and Ray Ray. Think about that. She gave the best years of her life to the worst possible men. And then when she hit 40, 45 and got a couple of kids, now is when she want the good guy. So now, brothers, you worked your whole life to become successful. You get with a woman that got 2 to 3 kids out of wedlock. Damaged, hurt, a lot of sexual history. Brothers, man, if you only know the amount of dudes, bruh, that modern women done slept with, bruh, it's sad. And they know about it. That's why they be mad with me. Most of them are not necessarily mad. They like, man, this guy is reading my entire life. It's the truth, though. Like, as a sister, like, let's just be reasonable. Do you really expect a man to want to wife you up? As a woman, would you wife up yourself if you were a man, knowing your history? Would you? Of course not. You won't. Shout out to Fire Fist for the super chat. Said facts. They hide their ex-tourism under, visiting for the country. Okay, yeah. I heard men saying they're gonna raw everyone there. Yeah, I heard that too. They can't handle the woman mindset out here. How much more on them overseas? Yeah, that's true. And see, a lot of you brothers, and this is another thing we got to address. A lot of you brothers actually go overseas, sleeping around with women raw dog, and you bring STDs back to the USA. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ladies, too. Let's not forget you ladies that love taking these trips. Y'all take y'all girls' trips and y'all go out of the country, and y'all get banged by different foreign men, and y'all bring back them STDs to the United States. Oh, yeah. Again, make sure my likes are matching my views, or we're going to take another break. We got 223 in the building, 195 likes. We need to get them likes matching them views, or I'm going to take another break. So you got women out here, they're taking these trips overseas, getting banged out by foreign D. They get an STD, and they come back to the USA. It's sad. There seems to be circulating some videos of some woman on TikTok. I won't be making any videos about her, but some woman that allegedly have AIDS. And I'm hearing word where people are trying to associate her with, what's this singer guy that beat up the next one there? Whatever his name is, Chris Brown or something like that. They're associating her with him and the Cannon guy, whatever that guy name is, the one that have eight kids. Nick Cannon, I believe his name is. And they're trying to associate that particular woman with those guys. In other words, let's try to tie her into that with them to try to make it look like they all have diseases. It's interesting how women do that, but yet the majority of women have an extremely high body count, experienced STDs, but never come online to talk about all the partners they had. Let that make sense. Y'all have so much time to talk about a woman that have AIDS because she was in the industry dealing with all these industry dudes. All these dudes raw dogging the same woman. Do you see that? I want you ladies to look at that young lady that has AIDS on TikTok that's literally gaining a lot of publicity and clout, using her illness to gain clout. That's how bad it is with modern women. Let me tell you something, man. You could be a woman dying and still looking for clout. You would think that a woman that have a death sentence upon her, you think she would literally come off of social media with all of that noise and actually focus on her health, but instead get caught up in the controversy of talking about these type of things? No. Her results is a lifestyle of reckless behavior. And that is the kind of behavior that modern women have out here. Up and down the block with every other guy. When you ladies look at that woman, that's your future. Because you want to be out here with every guy. Then when that happens, you want people to have sympathy for you. No, not from me. Not from me. So Ringo, you don't care about that young lady that have AIDS? I don't care about that. That's her problem. It's not my problem. I'm not with her. She was out there riding dirty. She was out there doing her thing. And she got judged. Oh, yeah. See, when judgment comes, nobody don't want to talk about that. That's so sad about what happened. No, it's not. That's the life. Listen, you live the lifestyle, you get the results, right? If you want to go out there sleeping around and you get venereal diseases, don't cry. It's just like if you're a brother and you want to go overseas because you figure the women overseas are so exotic and hot and you get AIDS. Don't come back to the United States crying, talking about how horrible women are. You wanted to go out there raw dogging all these women. That's what you wanted to do. Right? So you ain't gonna make no videos about her? For what? To gain some sort of clout by posting her image and likeness all over social media to do what? What am I supposed to do with her? I don't got nothing to say about her. Listen, at the end of the day, fam, she's already done already. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you, bro. She's already done. It makes no sense talking about her at this point. Cause I see everybody all over talking about her, and I'm like, you got her video all in the thing. I mean, come on, fam. Let's have some decency and order at the end of the day. Like, really. As much as I don't care about her situation because that's her problem, I'm not going to put her video up and show her in a wheelchair, fragile and skinny, and I can't do that, man. I can't do that. At that point, you're using her image to literally just profit. And I understand people want to profit and gain some views and all of that other stuff, but there's certain situations you just don't touch. Like some things you just leave alone. Hey, she want to do all of that mess, talking and this and that, go ahead. But as far as I'm concerned, I can't make no videos with her in any footage. I can't do that. It's like her situation is already a death sentence. She's already literally the living dead at this point. No guy in his right mind is going to get with her. And then on top of that, the way her story goes, it's disgusting because she literally didn't even know what was going on with her. So just imagine how many other guys out there are in that same boat. And yet everybody's quiet on this. But you ladies want to be out there sleeping around with everybody, right? Because you think you're good. You guys want to be out there raw dogging all these sisters, just raw dogging everybody. You ain't trying to take none of these women under your wing. You ain't trying to take care of nobody. You just want vagina. Okay, cool. Keep doing it. When you get your judgment, don't cry. That's how dangerous it is, brothers. It's really that bad out here. A woman could look good on the outside and she's carrying the death sentence right inside. You get with her, you bang her, bam, you caught up. A lot of these women that be on social media, you be in their DMs thirsting, that woman got HIV. You don't know it. And while you talking about all the things you want to do to her, she's listening and she's like shaking her head because she's like, man, this guy really don't know what he's getting involved in. And because some of these women are lonely and want a relationship, brothers, I'm telling you, fam, there's women out here that got HIV. I got to break down the word to you, bro, because a lot of you guys are going to get caught. Maybe this is your day of reckoning where you're going to have to decide what you want to do. There are women out here, fam. Some of you brothers are with them right now. You haven't hit. You didn't do nothing with her. But I'm here to tell you, that woman got HIV, bro. And she might be cool. She might have a good personality, but she ain't tell you her status yet. She didn't tell you. Because she's literally yearning for love and affection because of her situation. So she ain't tell you. And you're at that point where it seemed like something's about to go down. And she still ain't tell you. And in most cases, she's going to let you raw dog her, knowing what the circumstances are. Because she figure if she do that, you're going to be all in love. And you're going to rock out with her after you find out the news. Because that's how it happens. A lot of people contract HIV from other people. And once it happened, they go on hush hush all over social media. You have a lot of people that be up and down. You seeing them every day. They got HIV. You don't know it. You don't know it because they don't tell you nothing. Because they figure if they tell you, their social media presence, following is going to diminish. People are not going to look at them the same. So they keep it on the hush. A lot of women are like that. A lot of men are like that. And they hide it. So now, because of the situation with that woman on TikTok, a lot of people are trying to associate Chris Brown and Nick Cannon into that whole world. You know, maybe something might pop off in the future. You never know. But that's how real it be. Today, a dude can be here, next minute, next 2-3 years, we find out, yo, Chris Brown, blah, 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 blah. You're like, wow, man, Nick Cannon, blah, 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 blah. Oh, snap. How many other guys got caught? You brothers want to be out there banging all these chicks? Okay, cool. Go ahead, do it. You're the man, right? You getting all the ladies, right? All the vagina, right? You're a boss. But now you got HIV. Now what? Don't cry. Don't cry. Oh, you went overseas? You wanted to raw dog all the women in DR, all the women in Taiwan. Okay, cool. Don't cry when you get that thing, bruh. Don't cry. Save those tears, man. Man up. Ladies, don't cry when you get that STD. Don't cry. Remember, you're cute. You a boss chick. Remember? Don't worry about it. You'll be okay.
Guys, do not marry a woman from the United States. Y'all can live in the same.
All right, so
He's telling women, he's telling brothers, don't marry women in the United States. I get it. I don't recommend you marry any woman in none of these countries. Because if she's not a virgin, she don't deserve to be no wife, period. If a woman is not a virgin, she don't deserve to be a wife. She's not a virgin. She could be a concubine. And you know, it's so interesting when you talk like this, women get upset. And I'm like, listen, ladies, why do you get upset when I tell these brothers that if they deal with you, the most you can be is a concubine, when that's all you've been all this time? You date different guys, you sleep with them, you're in their life for a time, you move on to another guy, you're a concubine. Period. So don't get mad at me. You know? Shout out to Economic Crisis with the super chat says, people think they're invincible. That's exactly it. Listen, ain't no telling how many of these industry cats are carrying the death sentence in them. But in public, we think, oh man, you know what I'm saying? They chilling. Y'all don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Y'all don't know what's happening. And a lot of these guys, if you look at them, their health don't look right. A lot of these guys look like if, listen, you could look at a person's face and know something ain't right. When you see somebody's face looking like a skeleton almost, like they look like their face is losing weight, I'm telling you, fam, it could be something going on and they just not telling you. So, hey, we'll find out in the future, bro. We'll find out in the future or like what's going on. But a lot of these guys in the industry, man, they got the death sentence. A lot of women out here are walking around with toxic vagina, but you guys are ready to jump in there. These women ain't gonna tell you about their toxic vagina. They ain't gonna tell you. Be careful.
Understand what he's talking about. I do. I've always said that, you know, if she ain't foreign, she boring, my boy.
Now, he said, if she ain't foreign, she boring. That was funny, by the way. If she ain't foreign, she boring. Sounds interesting, but let's listen to what he got to say.
Ladies, and some of you ladies hear me out, okay? Some of y'all women in the United States are entitled.
All right, that's true. A lot of women in the United States are entitled. They believe that a guy is supposed to shower them with gifts and do all these different things. At the same time, men have issues too. Issues that we don't like to deal with in terms of men stepping up to the plate to deal with their responsibilities. Now, again, I'm not talking about you being a sucker. I'm talking about if you find a sister that is a good woman, be in her life. Is that hard to do? Be in her life, guide her. Be in her life, guide her, be her protector. Don't marry her based on the system, but be in her life. Build with that young lady and show her the game, man. Guide her up. She'll respect you. She'll be faithful. It takes a man to do that. And I don't think a lot of brothers understand how to do that. We've been taught as men to just get with a woman to pump, dump, and discard. We haven't been with a woman to the point where we figure, okay, I'm going to take care of this lady. I'm going to lead her and guide her, have some children and build. And I get it. It's because a lot of the feminist stuff, women out here not wanting to be cooperative. And it's really a messed up situation, fam, because you got guys out here wanting to do all of these things, but the women don't want to submit. Instead, they want payment. They say that they're boss chicks. They don't need your money. They don't need you for anything, but yet they want you to take them out to dinner. They want checks. They want gifts. They want... It doesn't make any sense. If you're a boss chick and you're making your own money, your own bag, you got it popping, you're doing everything, why do you need these guys to pay for anything? Are you selling your vagina? If you're a modern woman and you're listening to me, my question to you is this. Is your vagina for sale? Once you can answer that question and say yes, then don't waste a man's time when he holler at you. Say, look, I'm a woman of the night. Let's just cut to the chase. I know you like me because I look sexy and you want to smash. Here's my prices. Think it over. Hit me up when you're ready and we could do what it do. Come out the closet and show who you are. It's time for y'all to come out the closet because all of this relationship stuff, I'm not buying it. Modern women do not want a relationship, bro. Look at all the men they slept with. They're not looking to be a wife. All those guys they've been with and yet nothing prospered? No. Nothing prospered because they're not serious, fam. They're not serious about building a relationship, union, or anything like that. They're not. But let's hear what he said.
Y'all want the ground that you walk on to be kissed.
That's exactly it. They want the ground they walk on to be kissed. But that goes for any women overseas as well. Women overseas are the same way, bro. Don't believe the hype.
A lot of y'all don't know how to treat a man.
A lot of men don't know how to treat women. See, we're going to play this back and forth game. We know that modern women don't know how to treat a man. But at the same time, a lot of men don't know how to treat women. And this is the part that really irks me because it's like, I get it. Women typically don't know how to treat a man. But brothers are acting as if though we all know and desire to treat a woman good when we actually don't. That's a problem. Right? So when we talk about these issues, we have to balance out the playing field. How can we get men and women to learn how to treat one another? We got to come with the solutions to the table rather than just focusing on the blame. Okay, these modern women don't know how to take care of these men. They don't know how to treat them right. I'm going overseas. That's not a solution, bro. That's not the solution because men are the same way in those regards. Women can literally come on camera and say they're going overseas, even though that wouldn't be a good idea. But they can say the same thing. They can say these men don't know how to treat women. Now what? Now we're going to play this back and forth game. And this is how it's been going on for years. The gender war. Families are not growing. We're not having successful relationships. It's toxic, bro. It's just bad, man. It's not the same like back in the day, bro. It's bad, man. There was a time, fam. There was a time you could walk up to a sister as a man. There was a time you could walk up to a woman. I'm telling you the truth, bro. There was a time back in the day you could see a woman, right? This is real talk. You could walk up to her, hold her hand, and tell her how you feel about her. I'm talking about from the heart, not no game. You're not running game. You're not sweet talking her, none of that. You could literally hold her hand, look at her in her face, tell her how you feel about her. And once you do that, it's like she felt your energy and she was like, wow, that's so sweet. I never had nobody to tell me nothing like that. And she was excited about the things you had to say about her. Today, you try to tell a young lady how you feel about her or anything like that, man, she would step on what you say, act like it's not even important. And this is why we got so much problems, because social media have destroyed the way women feel about brothers. It's like we have been desensitized, and the toxic nature, we embrace that. So Chivalry is dead. Women pair bonding to men is dead. Men trying to share their feelings is dead. You try to tell a woman how you feel, it's now considered lame. How do people build relationships? They got to come a point where we recognize something's wrong. So men and women have to put down their weapons of mass destruction and say, look, we got to come back to the basics. We got to come back to what make a man and a woman really bond and stick together. We have to have a common ground of communication and understand purpose so that we can move forward. In other words, if you get with a woman, what's her purpose? What's your purpose? What's your purpose as a man? What is the woman's purpose as a woman? What is the woman's role? What is the man's role? And we need to learn our positions and then put it into action and then grow with one another. That's actually the solution. That's the solution. We got to get back to our roles, the roles of a man, the roles of a woman. But see, women want a traditional man, but women don't want to be traditional to the man. That's the disconnect. That's why we got so many problems. And it's really bad out here.
A lot of y'all cannot perform wife duties.
A lot of women can't perform wife duties because they weren't taught. They weren't taught. But now here's the problem, brothers. Here's the problem. A lot of women know they're not wife material. They know they can't perform those duties because they were never taught. Imagine someone trying to shame you as a man for not knowing how to change a tire on a car. Imagine women shaming you. You don't know how to change a tire on a car, bro? That's sad, fam. We stuck on the highway. We got to go call somebody. The tools is right in the trunk. You don't know how to take the tire off and put on the new tire? Nah, babe, I never did that. I never learned that as a man, so I don't know. You don't know how to use a car. Imagine being shamed for not knowing how to do something as a man. It'll bother you, right? Okay, now let's consider that. Now, again, we know women don't know how to be wives and all this other stuff, but let's hear me out. How do you think it feels? How do you think women feel when we say stuff like, you ladies, man, y'all don't even know how to be wives, man. Like, y'all don't even know how to take care of this. Y'all don't know how to do that. Y'all don't know this, man. Y'all don't know nothing about being a wife, man. Y'all don't know nothing. Most of them know they don't. They would like to. They may not say it. Some of them may want to learn, but they don't know how. This is where we got to get the solutions. This is where we have to offer, how do they learn? Well, the way in which a woman can learn how to be a wife or have standards is from a quality man. Because that's typically how a woman learned how to be a woman. A woman have to learn that from the guy that she's with. Not necessarily how to be feminine and all of the other stuff, but a man knows what he's looking for. And if you listen to his criticism, if you listen to his desires and what he's looking for, he can guide you on how to move. Now, you should have learned this from your mom on how she catered to your father. But because the father wasn't home, because mom was loose too, because see, mom and grandma and great grandma wasn't always in church wearing a hat. No. Grandma was doing her thing too back in the day. Grandma was out there 304ing. Oh yeah. And this is why ladies don't know how to be wives, because they don't have the visual representation of a woman in the house doing woman duties. The only thing they seen their mom do is work hard at a job. This is where you get the independent woman spirit from. Because the mothers train their daughters to be men. Girl, listen to me. Listen to me. And the mom is crying because she's struggling, working 2-3 jobs. Listen, baby, I don't want you to ever depend on a man. You hear me? Don't you ever depend on a man. You go out there now, girl. You get that education. You get that job. And you work. Don't ever depend on no man. You see what your mom had to do. You seen how I got to work. I did all of this to provide for you. Your father was never there. So don't ever depend on a man. They instill feminism in you ladies. And now it's to the point now that you ladies don't even know how to cohabitate with a man. Because you want to be the boss. You want to be the head. Guy is trying to lead you. And the minute he try to get into the driver's seat to lead, immediately you start to pop your chest. Like, I'm a boss. I don't need you. I'll have my own. And this is why you can't seem to settle down with a man. Imagine being with a woman, you trying to lead and guide her, but she don't want to be led. That's bad information, bro. It's not cool. But let's go.
However, there are a few of y'all, the ones who are, a lot of y'all are damaged from past relationships.
Now, what he said right there basically means there are some women in America that are decent. There are some decent women in America that are cool. And for whatever reason, they're damaged goods. A lot of you ladies, see, here's the thing, ladies. When you listen to my content, you got to understand that I got much love for the women. I got much love for our sisters. I try my best to be fair and balanced in my content. You must understand that a lot of you ladies come to men broken from past relationships. You got to know how to be transparent when you're around a man, especially a guy that you like. Let's say, for example, you run into a man that you like and he seems to be a decent brother. He's not a Pookie and Ray Ray. He's a guy of standards and qualities. You got to know how to open up. I think the only way you can heal yourself is you got to open up, but he got to be a good brother. Got to be a good man. You got to open up your spirit and you got to let everything out. You got to be transparent. You got to be in a position to be vulnerable. Before you do that, I suggest that you understand how that guy move in terms of his character. He's not the kind of guy that kiss and tell. He's not the kind of guy that will belittle you because of your past. But I mean, he's willing to listen. And you got to open up and you got to be like, look, I've been through a lot of stuff. I'm not perfect. I really want to build something with you. I don't want to lose out on this opportunity that I have with you and whatnot. I don't want my past and my trauma to really push you away. But I'm dealing with a lot of hurt from my past. And you got to let that brother know that and explain what brought you to that pain. What triggers that pain. You got to be able to talk about these things openly. Talk about your fears. Talk about the things that really, because see, as men, when we see a woman that we desire and like, we're looking at her outer beauty. We want to get with her. We want to smash. We want to do this. But a lot of times you brothers, you don't understand that a lot of these ladies come to you broken. They come to you broken. And in most cases, they're looking at you like, look, fam, you're talking about my beauty. You're talking about how fine I look. But you really don't know how I feel inside. You really don't know what's going on in my heart. My heart is shattered. I've been in relationships where I gave my all. These guys did me dirty. I don't trust men. I look at them as all horrible. I want to trust you, but I'm scared. I'm scared to be in a relationship with you. I really like you, but I'm scared. You don't know about this with women, bro. There's a lot of women that are just like that. They would love to get into a relationship. They would love to be that woman that does all the nice things, but man, they did it already. They got hurt. Now they're bitter. But they don't show the bitterness. They cover that with smiles. Really sad situation, fam. But it takes a quality man to be in a woman's life to really make her open up and begin to share her heart. And once a woman is able to do that, and you're with a quality man, he'll be able to contribute to the restoration of your soul, because a lot of women are broken, bruh. No woman come to you perfect and packaged with all her emotions intact. They don't come to you that way. That's one of the problems that a lot of you brothers you have. You think that you're going to find this woman that have no issues. Every woman got an issue, bro. That comes with experience. As a man, you have that experience because you know how they are. You see? All women are broken. Once a woman dealt sexually with a man, she gonna go through some changes. And if she been with several men, chances are, bro, when she come to you, she's broken, bro. She might be pretty. She might look sexy from head to toe. Woman look real good. But brothers, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of women look real good, but they broken. They don't want you to know about it. They're afraid. They're like a little girl trapped in a grown woman's body, scared, vulnerable, fearful. They don't want to have their heart broken again. We got to have these conversations, fam. Very, very important. But let's go.
There's no chance in hell that you're going to give another guy a chance.
That's true. A lot of women that are broken don't want to give another guy a chance. This is why, brothers, you could get with a woman and she's giving you a hard time and you're like, sister, look, here I am doing everything right. And you playing this game like if I'm trying to do you dirty. I'm not like the dude you dealt with in your past. But fam, that's not how she see you, bro. She look at you. All right. Let me see how I can put this. You have situations where, and I'm going to try to keep it clean. You might have a situation where a woman was violated. Y'all all know what I mean. Y'all can read me. My facial expressions, violated. After that experience, because she was violated by 2 or 3 different guys, she don't see men the same no more. You have to understand that. So when you brothers talk about, hey, sister, you so sexy, you so fine, you so this and that, bro, be careful. That woman was violated by 3 dudes against her will. By you talking that talk, it might be cool and all, but she's going through some trauma that you just don't understand. And sometimes we get frustrated because we're like, I'm just being a man. I like what I see, bruh, so I get it. But she's not opening up about her real history. This is why I keep telling you ladies, man, y'all gotta learn how to be good communicators and talk. That when you're around a brother, that you're able to communicate your trauma, your fears. Y'all busy going to these therapists. Nah, fam. You need to get with a good quality man and allow him to be your healing. Because a lot of y'all communicating to the wrong people. In order for that relationship or whatever you have to grow, y'all gonna have to communicate with one another in order for this to really pop off and really get to the next level. So under those circumstances, you talking about sexual things, she might be turned off. She might want to, but she's scared because she's getting flashbacks. These are things that a lot of men don't know about with women. Women have emotions, bro. They don't forget anything. They remember every detail. So if a woman was violated, the thought of being intimate with you, it passes through her mind, but at the same time, she's thinking about what happened to her, especially if it was recently. Man, she's dealing with a lot of pain. And if it was something that happened to her as a child, those are traumas and hurts that remain with her for life. And it can only be overcome by proper communication so she can release the pain. It's like when you cry, a lot of times when you cry, people don't understand that when you cry, you're releasing the pain. It comes out through tears. And as men, we've been taught as a man, you're not supposed to cry. That don't make no sense. If you're feeling pain as a man, you're supposed to let that out. If you don't let that out, you're liable to hurt somebody. So with women, in order to release their pain, they got to talk to somebody to let it out. They got to talk to people. And also, if you're her man or boyfriend or whatever position you hold in her life, the way that pain can be released is through her communicating the issue, you responding in a way to make her know that you're there. Also through hugs. In other words, she tell you what happened to her. It's a messed up situation. And you're like, look, come here. And she come to you and then you embrace her with a hug, right? Right? You embrace her with a hug. Now, what that does is you're absorbing that trauma. Now, a lot of people don't understand how energy work. You can extract that oppressive spirit that's on that woman. You can extract that from her body just by those acts of hugging, where you connect with her and now that energy is pulled out of her. And she will feel a lot better. But it got to be something that you practice, similar to working out. And before you know it, over time, she's going to overcome that trauma. A lot of women are walking around with trauma, bro. They walking around with demons, literally, spirits that are on their back from their past, dealing with different men. And when they get with you, man, you going through all of this hell, man, with this woman, man, like, damn, sister, why you, like, you're with a good man. Like, what's your issue? Her issue is her past, bro. Her past is holding her back from her future. You know? Hugs, kisses, rubbing her hand while you're communicating and she's communicating. You got to let her open up. Tell her to talk to you. Let her understand. See, a lot of you guys, you don't know how to be intimate. You think it's all about just having sex with the woman. See, a lot of times y'all hear me, oh, you know, I'm talking about women tits and all this other type of stuff. And y'all think that's, you know, that's all I'm talking about. No, there's many facets to Black Male Advice TV. There comes a time when you're dealing with women, bro, you got to understand what intimacy is. You got to understand what romance is. You got to understand how to communicate with women, how to make them open up and have a real intimate conversation where it becomes a healing session, where a woman is able to talk to you and be vulnerable without no judgments or anything, where a woman could literally be like, look, I've been around. I'm not going to lie to you. I did a lot of things in my life that I'm not really proud of. And just let her talk. Just let her talk, bro. Get all the macho man stuff out of your mind. All the, I don't care about these HOEs and all this other stuff. Get all of that stuff out of your mind. I'm talking about real men that want to offer solutions. Let her talk. Because that's how they talk when they're around that therapist. When women are around a therapist, bro, you wouldn't believe the things that they say, bro. You wouldn't believe what they be saying. So let her talk. As she let all of this stuff out, she's healing herself. Because you're there absorbing. You're not getting none of that energy. And it's not affecting you. This is the power of the communication and bonding process of a man and a woman. We're there to relieve one another. We're there to absorb one another's pain. We don't know. We're so selfish. We don't even know how to do that. A woman can change your whole life, bro. You could be having a bad day. A woman can come around you and hug you. And you'll be like, damn, I feel better. She could come around you and be like, look, it's going to be all right. I seen a video on another brother's platform, and it had a situation where a woman was in a car with her dude or whatever. I was going to do a reaction on it, but I don't know where he got the video from. But the woman was basically telling the young brother something about, I think think the guy channel is Mr. Let Go or something like that. I don't know if the video is good enough to screen record off of his video, I might do that and might do a reaction on it. But because I can't find the original video, I don't know if he got it from TikTok or wherever. But it depicts a young sister telling a brother that you're going to be able to find a job. I'm here for you. Don't worry about it. You're not a failure. You're not broke. And she was encouraging the young brother. It was powerful. That is what men need. Now, if you look at the brother's face while the sister's talking to him, you could tell he's down and out. But because the sister was talking life into this brother, he's looking at her like, because she's literally telling him like, yo, you're going to be okay. You're going to be great. You're going to be wonderful. And it was powerful the way the woman was. And she was like, his face was turned sideways. She was like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And she's looking dead in his face. She's like, you can do it. I'm here for you. I'm not going to let you go. That was real, bruh. That's what she was doing there is what I'm talking about right now. That's one of the missing links in relationships. A lot of you ladies, the minute your man lose his job, you ready to give up on that brother. You don't got no confidence in this man. That brother need your encouragement. You know? Some of these sisters, they need your encouragement. You know? It's very important, fam. Y'all got to get it together, man. Like, this is real talk. You know? That's crazy, fam. Because I looked at the video clip and I was like, wow, yo, bruh. I was like, to whoever that brother is, man, you better not let that woman go. I'm letting you know right now. That kind of woman, bro, you better not let her go. Because the woman was like, look, even if you need to stay by me for a while, to get on track, I'm here to support you. That is what a helpmate does. Man, yo. This is why modern women don't got no husband. Because y'all don't know how to help. Y'all want a man that's already put together. The way that young lady spoke to that young man in that car, I wouldn't be surprised if that brother is making money right now, doing well for himself. Because all a brother needs sometime is a woman that will look at him and say, bro, I got you. Don't worry about it. I believe in you. You got it. And the brother's looking at himself like, but damn, shorty, like, I ain't got no bread. You know what I mean? I don't got nothing. I don't got no job. And she's looking at him like, listen, I don't want to ever hear you talking like that. You're a man. I believe in you. I got love for you. I got respect for you. It doesn't matter what you don't got. I'm here for you. Now, we're going to get these job applications going. We're going to make sure that you fill this out. And you're going to go out there and you're going to win. I'm not taking no for an answer. You got this. And the brother's like, because that's all that brother needed. Because a lot of these brothers, they didn't have that father figure in the home. They didn't have nobody there to show them nothing. A lot of you guys, you know what I'm talking about. You came from the gutter. You came from the bottom. Nobody was there to guide you in these streets. You had to learn everything on your own, fam. And no black man should have to go through that. Well, you had to learn how to be a man on your own. You had to literally figure it out. So there's a lot of men out here that been through that struggle. And a lot of you ladies, you don't know what it's like. You don't know how hard it is to be a black man in America. You don't know what that's like. The pressure that's on us brothers to be providers, to work, to make money. Y'all don't know the pressure that's on us brothers, bro. Y'all don't know how many men literally sit in their car trying to figure out, how am I going to make $1 today? How am I going to make it? How am I going to get to next month? How am I going to meet next month's rent? Y'all don't know about the struggles. And then you have women boasting, I got my degree, I got this, I'm a boss chick, I don't need a man. Think about when you say stuff, I don't need a man. Think about that mindset. I don't need a man. But you want the guy to have a job, you want him to make money, you want him to take you to dinner, you want him to take you on trips. But you don't need a man and you don't need nothing because you're a boss chick and you can pay your own bills, right? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
Now, however, the women on the other side, okay?
That's where you messed up. You said the women on the other side, meaning the women in other countries. You're trying to compare women in America to the women in other countries as if though they're doing better. That's wrong, bro.
Raised on how to treat their family. They were literally raised to be wives. They don't know how to cook, clean, and do more than y'all.
Listen, I know women that are Jamaican that don't treat men right. I know women that are Trinidadian that don't treat men right. I know women that are Panamanian, they don't treat men right. I know women from the DR that are in the United States and they don't know how to treat men right. Do you understand me? So I don't want to hear that women know how to do this and they know how to do that. Yes, they have culture in their country and all of that other stuff. But at the end of the day, a lot of them have been Americanized and they wicked and they don't know how to treat a man. They don't know, you know, they only know how to do wickedness. See, so it's not about, oh, if you go overseas and you get a gal over there that everything is cool and everything is nice. No, they wicked too. You see, but let's go.
So my thing of it is this real quick. Foreign women will always be better than U.S. women. That's just my opinion. Don't have to agree with it. But yeah, that's all.
No. Foreign women are not better than women in the United States. Neither are women in the United States better than foreign women. Women are women. And that's what we must understand. It takes a real man to make a woman humble herself and be a productive woman, whether she's a wife or concubine. It takes a real man to do that. So as we move forward, should men marry women in America? Should men marry women in America? The answer is no. Should men marry women overseas? The answer is no. Now you're probably saying, well, why? Because you ladies must be fit to be wives. What are we marrying you for? What? Why are we marrying you for when you have all of these problems? We just talked about all these problems. Why are we marrying you for? When you don't know how to do nothing for us. The most you can be is a concubine. And as you graduate, a man can upgrade you if he chooses. It's up to that man to make you a wife. That's the way it is. Because again, if a woman is not a virgin, you shouldn't marry her anyway. Right? If a woman is not a virgin, you shouldn't marry her. But if a woman is treating you right and she's on point, she's on your purpose, she's on your plan for life, make her your concubine. She must be committed to you. She must respect you. And over time, if she's doing what she's supposed to do, you upgrade her to that wife. It's all up to you. But don't marry her based on the system, brothers. Listen, don't you marry her based on the marriage contract. You don't do that. Don't ever do that. You decide if a woman is your wife. You make that decision. Nobody could tell you that that's not your wife. If you and a woman is together long term and you're like, look, you're my wife. You're her wife. You know, at the end of the day, that woman is your wife. You don't need a state or the government to tell you that, oh yeah, this woman is legally your wife. It don't make no sense. If that's the case, everybody that has a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever y'all want to call those situations, sips, whatever that is that legal? Is that legal? Is that woman yours because she's your girlfriend? Is that man yours because he's your boyfriend? Or is that union legal? Talk to me. Is that union legal? I don't want to hear nothing. You don't need permission to go out there and have sex with somebody, right? So who told you that you need permission to make some woman your wife? Makes no sense. So That being said, we said what we had to say here. Again, should men marry women in America? The answer is no. You're not supposed to marry none of them. No. A woman got to be proven, bruh. A woman got to prove herself. Show me a woman that is a good woman. Show me. Where is she at? Show me the good woman. Where is she? Where are the good women in America? Where are the wife material sisters that are prepared and ready to be a wife? Where are they? They're not around. You see that? So you deal with them as concubines. And understand this also, brothers, we gotta implement everything. As a man, you can deal with more than one woman. As a man, you can deal with more than one woman. All of this nonsense of a man practicing monogamy is BS. Don't ever let none of these modern women put you in any of that nonsense of, oh, I'm locked down to this woman. No, you're a man. A woman is supposed to be bound to you, not the other way around. You're a man. That's one of the other problems that modern women have. See, modern women want to be single moms, 2, 3, 4 baby daddies. She got 2 to 3 to 4 baby daddies, different kids, but she want you to be monogamous to her when she got a whole tribe. No. A man can have more than one wife, more than one concubine. And as a woman, if you're listening to this stream, if you don't accept that, you can leave. Well, I was agreeing with you, Ringo, but once you got to that point, I just don't. That's why you're single right now. Because in every relationship, all your relationships ended with, oh, my man cheated on me. No, he didn't cheat on you. You cheated on him. The issue is you don't want to see him with no other woman because you're selfish and you thought that his rod belongs to you. Oh, no, that's not the way it goes. Your womb belongs to him. That's right. And if you're not up with the program, you can leave. If you're a modern woman and you're viewing me right now and you are anti-polygyny, which means you don't believe that a man should have more than one woman, leave, unsubscribe, get mad. I don't care. Because what I've offered today is real talk. None of your relationships is going to work with you trying to control a man. It's not going to work. Play your position, be that woman in his life, humble yourself, and everything will work accordingly for you. The problem with you ladies is you keep on trying to control a man's manhood, and this is why you can't seem to settle down. Give that man some damn space. He is a man, for crying out loud. He is a man. When he see you, he like you. He see that woman over there, he can love that woman just as much as you. If you got a problem with that and you can't see, that's why you got the issues that you have right now. Because all you see is vagina. All you see is sex. Oh, he's with another woman, he's having sex. That's all you see. You ain't seeing how much this man gives the world. You ain't seeing how much love this man provides you. But you want all of that locked down to yourself. No. We're not tolerating that, brothers. You know? We're not tolerating that. Because see, a lot of these women, fam, they'll listen to me talk about topics, they be all in agreement, right? Once I address polygyny, all of a sudden now, well, I was with you till you brought that up. Here's my question to you type of ladies. Where is your husband right now? Where's your husband? Talk to me. Where is he? You got none. You got no man. You got no husband. There is no husband in sight. No man want you. Why is that? Why you ladies have no husband? Well, I don't believe in polygyny. It doesn't matter what you don't believe in. Where's your husband? Where is the man that you are able to secure that is locked down to you under monogamy? Where is he? Oops, you don't got one. Oh, you don't got one? Where is your husband? Where is he? Matter of fact, tell your husband come to the chat. I want to talk to him. Husband, where you at? To that sister, where you at? She don't got no man. Well, I don't agree with that because, you guys, you can't even afford to take care of one woman. How you going to be able to afford to take care of multiple women? That sounds like an interesting question, but I got one for you. You got multiple kids by different baby daddies, and you got them all on child support, which means you can't afford to take care of your kids. So who are you to tell anybody what they can afford or not? You got kids by multiple men. You put them on child support because you can't afford to take care of them kids. But yet you have the nerve to talk about a man in terms of what he can. Notice this, brothers. Anytime we talk about a man having more than one woman, women want to talk about what he can afford. But women are out here with 3 to 5 baby daddies, and all those baby daddies are on child support. She's collecting resources from 5 different men and have the nerve to talk about what you brothers could afford. That's right. They are selling their kitty cat. That's their product. They've been selling that for decades, bruh. So again, fam, we don't got no time to entertain the nonsense. It is what it is. If a woman is not on that frequency and on that program, you leave her alone. Period. That's why I say what I say publicly all the time. I don't give a damn how they feel. To all the women in the clouds, if you are anti-polygyny, leave. We don't got no time to waste with you. You are a waste of energy at this point. Like seriously, look. If you're a woman, you're in the clouds, you don't embrace polygyny, right? Okay. You don't want a man to have more than one woman. You want him locked down to you. Okay. Let me tell you your future. You're going to be single for the rest of your natural life. You're going to get pumped and dumped. Every man you meet is just going to run through you. You're going to have more kids out of wedlock. You're going to be by yourself with a rose toy. That's your future. Get mad. Doesn't bother me. See, here's the thing, fam. My words have no effect on your life. You know your situation. You know your circumstances. You don't got a man. Doesn't matter how pretty you look. You will never have a man. Doesn't matter how fat your behind is. Your attitude sucks. You're never going to attract a quality man. A quality man will never take up that mess. A quality man will never step up to the plate to deal with a woman that is argumentative, cantankerous, and just driving him crazy. He's not going to deal with that. That's too much negative energy for a man to deal with, too much stress. So that being said, that's all we're going to say for today right now. We'll be back again with another stream, Black Male Advice TV. You already done know what it is, right? It is what it is, fam. Should men wife up these modern women? No. You find a sister that's cool, hey, you could deal with her, but I don't recommend it. Avoid state-sanctioned marriages. Don't deal with that. That's a problem right there. If you find a decent sister, take her under your wing, guide her, groom her, have those deep conversations with her, because it's a serious thing. That being said, we're going to catch you on the next video, Black Male Advice TV. I'm out, fam. Peace. We out of here.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut.